Hey everyone, my name is Steven, and this is my presentation for 6835's Prototype Studio on Multimodal Pictionary, which was my project that I pitched last time in the Design Studio, which is supposed to make online Pictionary more fun by introducing multimodal aspects to the game, such as drawers being able to use their hands to draw instead of a mouse, and guessers being able to use their voice to guess instead of typing on a keyboard. But for just this prototype, I decided to go ahead and fix and work on this goal, the drawer's point of view, and getting their functionality straightened out for this stage. For the live demo part of this presentation, I enrolled my dad to try out the game, which was really fun. I gave him some tasks to explore the initial prototype and then also took notes throughout and asked for feedback at the end for what he thought was easy and what he thought could be better. And as for those tasks, here they are. There are three. They kind of go through all parts of the game implemented right now and kind of touch every part there. So kind of reading through the home page, selecting a word from the possible words to draw, and then using two colors and two thickness levels to draw that word, in this case a tree. So he knows what to do. But other than that, and show him how to do these things or what actions he would need to do. Just give him these high level tasks there. And yeah, let's see how he did. Awesome. So yeah, that was the first task with success. He was able to close his fist and get through the homepage, which is great. I don't know if he read everything, but he did go through the homepage, which is great. Now let's go on to task 2. So that goes on for a while. Tree is one of the last words that are in the sequence, and swiping is apparently really hard, which we learned during the demo, which is great. My dad took a long time to get through tree here. So yeah, that's something that we learned, that swiping is really hard, and so task 2 was succeeded, but it took a while longer as I go and try to help him too. Eventually, however, we are able to find tree, and he can finally get started drawing the word, which is its own process. There he used the first clear for the first time, and now he's trying to learn how to grab and select things. He sometimes struggles getting his hand over the sensor, and he loses track of where the sensor is, which is difficult to keep track of as a new user for lean motion, but he gets the hang of it. That was an interesting problem where the highlighted color is green, and that was the green color, so you didn't know if it was highlighted or not. I confirmed that it was, but I definitely should change the highlighted color, at least for that green color, so users know that it's highlighted. There he changes the thickness, which is one of the requirements for the task. After this beautiful tree drawing that he did, we talked for a while about the drawing mechanism and some feedback for that. Here we go, if you can play this, he was comparing it to clicking a mouse when you want to draw and then releasing the click and moving the mouse freely when you don't want to draw. And here I kind of explained to him if you leave your hand flat, you don't draw. When you actually extend the index finger is when it does draw, which was clear to me when making the system, but wasn't clear to him as a user of the demo. So maybe that's some instructions that I need added to here in the game, because it's not really clear now that I'm looking at it how to draw really. I just have instructions about undoing and how to pick colors, but maybe instructions in the home page, for example, about how to draw and extend your index finger to draw and leave it hand flat to not draw, which is really important for the game. And here he is just trying to draw a cat for fun. So let's quickly recap that live demo. One of the first things we learned is that swiping is really hard. He struggled with that for a while. I think it's just the way that I detect it using the leap motion. I think there's probably a smarter way. I think I already have a fix in mind about where to go. So that shouldn't be too bad. There are also some UI problems when he was trying to select the color green with the green highlighter and he didn't know it was selected. So that shouldn't be too hard of a fix. Just maybe changing the highlighting color for that. And lastly, the drawing mechanism needs to be clear. I don't know if that means adding some more instructions to the homepage, which is definitely doable. Right now it's just the title of the game with some pictures. So I think maybe instructions could be good for that, to get that out there. But definitely happy to hear everyone's thoughts. And I'm excited to fix these problems and go ahead with the final implementation studio. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.